Yes, we use Qualcomm Snapdragon 888, the best there is of all the dragons in the kingdom. And with it, you will be one step ahead of the curve because it is a 5 nanometer chip. 25% faster in CPU performance compared to its predecessor 865, 35% faster in GPU performance. It comes with a third generation of 5G built-in modem and a next generation of LPDDR5 RAM. And if that isn't enough for you, well, OnePlus 9 Pro packs some other class-leading features, such as Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, meaning faster downloads and faster connectivity. And now, to the really important stuff, you being cool while gaming. What I mean by that is, don't you just hate when you're playing a game and you're winning, and suddenly your phone gets so darn hot that its performance gets affected and every move looks so jerky? And yes, you are most likely going to lose that game. Or you can just play it cool by simply playing it on OnePlus 9 Pro. OnePlus Cool Play is a new heat dissipation system built from 5 different layers of copper, graphite, and other materials to help draw heat away from the processor while also keeping it away from your hands. So let's see what 20 minutes of gameplay does to your phone and to the phones of your friends who are not using the OnePlus 9 Pro. One thing is clear, you are cool. Literally. And you will be cool for longer periods of time. We know that the flagship chips are fast by today's standard, but what we are looking at is durability of flagships beyond today and tomorrow. In 1908, Arnold Bennett wrote a book called How to Live on 24 Hours a Day. In it, there is a quote. "We shall never have more time. We have and have always had all the time there is." What he didn't know is that there is this company called OnePlus giving you extra 500 hours per year. Here's the story about our charging. OnePlus 9 Pro comes packed with 4500 milliampere battery, meaning even with a heavy usage, it will still last you for a day. And now for the magic behind extra 500 hours per year. Our Warp Charge, it is blazingly fast. We call it Warp Charge 65T. And T doesn't stand for a time you will get back. Or does it? In any case, we don't want you to keep waiting when your phone is charging. We think charging should give you a feeling of immediacy, feeling of weightlessness. Not that kind of a weightlessness, but weightlessness. No waiting around. So in 15 minutes, you can get 65%, but in less than 30 minutes, you can get up to 100%. In any case, you're good for a day. And because we charge so much faster than our closest competitor, up to 1.5 hours faster per day, over a year, that amounts to more than 500 extra hours. Now, the only problem you have is all that extra time on your hands, but you'll figure it out. You can also go wireless. You've gone wireless before, and maybe you have gone turbo fast and even super fast. This is still nothing compared to our Warp Charge speed. It is truly fast wireless, maybe unlike any you have ever had before. Apples to apples, our 50 watts wireless charging is way faster than pretty much all other wireless charging out there. But apples to oranges, or OnePlus to Apple, our wireless charging is even faster than a lot of wire charging. It goes empty to 100% in less than 45 minutes, no wires attached. And when you do decide to go wireless with us, we don't want you to give up your precious screen time. So we've modified the internal design of our charger, so now OnePlus 9 Pro can charge wirelessly both vertically and horizontally, meaning go wireless, go fast, but don't compromise on how you watch your Netflix shows when your phone is charging. OnePlus 9 Pro thrives on Oxygen OS. And as always, it is fast and smooth. Plus, we have added a few more optimizations to it for an even faster and smoother experience. For example, Turbo Boost technology, which enables you to have almost 28% more apps opened in the background compared to before we had this optimization. And we were able to achieve that with the help of 2 technologies, RAM compression and virtual RAM. RAM compression, it basically makes the data on your RAM smaller, while virtual RAM turns the phone storage into RAM, so your phone has more physical RAM to work with. Oh, and you know what else we did? We gave you a second hand. Let me explain. The analog clocks on your always-on displays could only show hours and minutes. Until now, because we gave you a second hand, a dial that shows seconds. It doesn't sound like a big deal until you hear it is only possible to do it if you're using LTPO technology. And guess who's using LTPO technology in their displays? We are. OnePlus 9 Pro comes packed with some crazy good features. The all-powerful Hasselblad camera for mobile with its revolutionary ultrawide, incredible main camera, and natural color calibration will add true colors to all of your photos. Display that sets the standard for the next generation using LTPO will maximize your refresh rate while minimizing your battery consumption. And then there is Snapdragon 888, the most powerful processor going hand in hand with blazingly fast warp charge, both wired and wireless. OnePlus 9 Pro comes in 3 stunning colors: Morning Mist, Pine Green, and Stellar Black. All this indicates just one thing. This is really our best shot. This one is for all of you who love OnePlus 9 Pro and who don't want to compromise on performance, yet you're on the other side of the fence in terms of flat versus curved debate. You prefer flat displays. Well, OnePlus 9 has just that, best of both worlds. Major breakthroughs from OnePlus 9 Pro, including the all-powerful Hasselblad camera for mobile and 120Hz flat display. As for the display, I could tell you it is an OLED and list you all the specs, but really, there are no bells and whistles, just a genuinely great display. Display that won't feel tiresome to watch during your binge-watching weekends or binge-watching weekdays or when you're binge-scrolling through social media every day. Speaking of frequency, you pick up your phone more than 90 times per day, on average. And OnePlus 9 has that comfortable hand feel that is the cornerstone of our design. The curve on the back and the frame plus the smooth transition from the frame to the display equals that great hand feel. For the middle frame, we have chosen to go with a fiberglass reinforced polymer. And what makes that middle frame part on OnePlus 9 so beautiful is the process of metallization. It is a treatment to give it that glossy premium look. On the back, you also have 3 stunning colors: Winter Mist, Astral Black, and Arctic Sky. Now, they're all different than the colors on OnePlus 9 Pro, yet they all draw inspiration from the same source: nature. Winter Mist, with its glossy glass finish and a reflective gradient texture, is reminiscent of early winter mornings, whilst Astral Black reminds me of those bluish, darkish sky. It too has a glossy finish. As for the Arctic Sky, it has a bluish gray color, which is, it's a bit cooler than the sky blue color, but it has a matte frosted glass finish. For all of you who are on the matte frosted side in the matte versus glossy debate. You want OnePlus 9, but you don't want to compromise on the camera quality either. You won't have to. OnePlus 9 has the same Hasselblad craftsmanship, revolutionary ultrawide, freeform lens, and optical breakthroughs just like the OnePlus 9 Pro. Now, we have already listed all the benefits of having the best ultrawide camera in your pocket, but it doesn't hurt to tell you once more just how awesome it really is. Not only will you be able to take more of your world in, you will also be able to capture those fleeting moments in their true colors and natural beauty. We wanted to make a truly relevant comparison, so we decided to take a sample shot at the same location with 2 different devices just to compare their camera quality. And the best way to do it is by comparing it with your closest competitor. In our case, OnePlus 9 Pro. Did you call me? No. But now that you're here, why don't we see whether your photo is the exact same quality as my photo? Challenge accepted. Okay, here it goes. The colors on her outfit are absolutely amazing. The same thing with her natural skin tone. As for the rocks, you can see so many details, both under the sun and in the shadows. And the best thing about this photo, the dynamic range. Okay, fine. We can agree that our photos are of the exact same camera quality, but we can definitely not agree on one thing. What is the best thing about this photo? And trust me, it's not the dynamic range. It's the model. High five. Okay. Both OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro's ultra-wide cameras are absolutely the same in terms of their camera quality because it's the exact same hardware. As for the main camera, it is also extremely powerful, and the size of the sensor is the same size as the sensor on the OnePlus 9 Pro, which means that you will be able to take some really great night shots. For video, you still get 8K at 30 FPS and DOL HDR for that perfect balance of light and detail. Both ultra-wide and main camera can shoot in this resolution. As for the Dragon, it is still the best one in the kingdom. Snapdragon 888. It won't only be the fastest processor you will have, it will also help you enjoy gaming more because it will provide you with an incredibly stable and smooth gameplay, especially in the high refresh rate games. The best thing is, aside from all other great things we have mentioned, OnePlus 9 comes with the same powerful hardware as the 9 Pro, including Cool Play, ample 4500 mAh battery, and Warp Charge 65T. All that delivering breathtakingly fast and smooth performance. It has everything you want. A great 120Hz flat display, beautiful design, amazing performance, charging, even Hasselblad camera for mobile. On a scale from 1 to 10, this phone is OnePlus 9. It's a flagship for flat screen lovers.